Hello, heroes, and welcome back to the guild. Let's see, turn that one on. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Not you. Turn you off. It was this one and this one. No. Ah, I forgot I had switched everything over for Epoch. Sorry, I was going to stream yesterday, um, or last night rather, but started helping sister with some stuff, and then by the time I looked at the clock, it was much later than I had anticipated. Is this going to be another game that doesn't register through Steam? All right. If it ends up working, it ends up working. I don't know. So I was playing with Devin yesterday, trying out the Archer. Archer's good and all, but I wanted something that had a little bit more speed, especially since this game seems to need more dodge mechanic. And the Archer just doesn't really have that kind of mechanic on them, in my opinion. Because I'm spending too much time trying to aim where I need to go with the arrow, and then hit them, and then go from there. Alright, so we could do that, but I don't want to waste the materials right now, so we're just going to keep doing this one. I started that yesterday while we were doing the Archer, but... Alright, so both of those are done. She gives me a drink. Says we need to do the Great Axe Berserker. And it looks like we need to do Bell Fragments. And then search for the Gravekeeper's Hut in Hollow Grove. Okay. This has so many, like, mechanics from other games. It's kind of entertaining. Let's see. We want to open... Use. Unable to open, so like, oh, okay. We only get to pick one. We're going sword and board. Actually, yeah, I want to go sword and board on it. Oh, we gotta go repair it. Or we have to go forge it. Is that just something that we get to forge? Is that what that is? No. Okay. Got more mail. Another cipher. Alright. And we're going in solo. That can be super dangerous, by the way. Let's see. Forge a new item. We have one of those, so we don't need to forge that. We could forge this. We've got enough stuff now. Or should I go with armor? I think I'm going to forge some armor. Because we don't have a good chest piece, but right now we do have a good helmet. So... I may end up moving. In fact, I'm going to, because the chat in this game is a little, I think, inappropriate. So I'm going to move my head. Oh, it won't let me. There we go. Let me just move everything over here. Cover up what I can of the chat. I think there's a way to tell it to turn the chat off. Network, auto sort. I don't know. Now, I will let y'all know, I am not super successful with extractor games like this, at least when I run solo. So this might be interesting. But I figured I'd give it a full shot this morning instead of the little bit of a playthrough that we did with Devin yesterday. I don't see anything there. We've loaded here before as the archer. Alright. Let's open the door, get it out of our way. So we know where that is. So, like, the whole point of the game is just like any extraction looter. So, like, Tarkov or Dark and Darker, stuff like that. The whole point is to get in, grab as much stuff as you can, and get out. Now, ideally, you want to grab as much good stuff as you can. I was outside that circle, and you all saw it. Oh, I hear people. Where, though? He's right there. He's right below us. He's somewhere up over on that side. Now the real issue is that guy is super close, and we need to go over in this area somewhere. Actually, no, we need to go up here is the quest that we have. Oh, you can't interfere while they're fighting.
The Mist Lord rarely shows itself. Miss this chance, and you'll regret it.
Alright, well, while they're fighting that, we're just gonna try and get the heck out of here. They're still fighting that. Okay. Oh my goodness. Whoa. Okay, completely full up.
Quit standing around and ring the chime.
Don't need to. We've still got 13 minutes. Well, we've got a merchant next to a boss. How entertaining. And you don't really have anything I want. And with somebody that close to us, I don't want to go try and fight in a boss. We want to get in, get our quest done now, and get out. Oh, somebody already looted this chest. I'd say the ones I really don't want to go up against right now are going to be rogues. They attack way too fast and they have the ability to go invisible. I tried to play a rogue. I'm not the greatest at it. Damn, somebody else is over here. I don't see any other major quest markers, so no, we don't want a smuggler. Let's head back the way we came. That's a boss. And that's a boss. Okay, done. There's a boss up there. Sounds like there's a boss on the other side of this gate. That's a roly-poly. That guy's trying to get out of here. He was just trying to plug a few arrows in me before he dipped out in case I wanted to try and fight him, but no, I was going to let him leave with no problem. Gotta wait 1 minute and 33 seconds so we can get out of here. Minute 18. Am I able to use this shield? Oh, I am. But I bet you that doesn't let us regen stamina when we do that. My headset's being all wonky today, guys. I don't understand why it's being so weird. 36 seconds. I'm trying to, Tiber. I will say the Mercenary class is probably the easiest one to play so far.
Follow the butterflies all the way. Even you should be able to manage that.
They really need to stop having the same, like, commentary from the stupid bird every time you do that. this game. Apparently, I saw this morning, but I had already gotten everything ready for this game, and I didn't want to turn around and waste more time trying to get it ready for Ascension. But they apparently just silently dropped that now Cap is level 50 over on Ascension. So that's fun. I don't know if that was you that was telling me that, or if it was somebody else on YouTube that was telling me it, but that's just crazy. The lack of communication we're getting at this point from the dev team really has me concerned. Like, it's one thing if it's their team going, like their lawyers going, hey, don't say nothing to nobody. But other than that, man, like, it's not making sense what they're doing. All right, we need to go fight the Great Axe Berserker. Whirling Cut Dash skill becomes available on Sword and Shield. Whirling Cut Dash. Quickly dash to attack, dealing physical damage. Use this skill again within a short time to cast Whirling Cut. Whirling Cut Dash has a shorter base cooldown in trio mode. Foresight. The Whirling Cut Bounce becomes available on Sword and Shield. Whirling Cut Block. Raise the shield for an omnidirectional perfect block, then perform a fierce slash dealing physical damage. Use this skill again to cast Whirling Cut. Whirling Cut Block. I'd rather do this. Got it. Okay. Because, like, my primary focus is sword and board. I only use the hammer to get out of town quickly. But this is in snooze fest compared to Arc Raiders. It feels so slow and small in comparison. Arc has bigger maps, more stuff happening on maps, but then again, I like Tarkov. See, I tried to play Tarkov, Tiber. First-person shooter extractions are more your jam. No, I feel you. I just wanted to give this a full try, because honestly, last night, we didn't really give it all that much time. I think we got to do it for about an hour and a half, maybe. Oh. Sorry, my sister sent me something. I thought it was semi-important. I tried playing Tarkov. My issue with Tarkov, don't get me it's a great game. Don't get me wrong, but it is a great game. My issue with it is the fact that if you're playing with other people, I don't like the fact that your own teammates can kill you. I get it's supposed to be hyper realistic in that aspect, but it just doesn't feel. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it should be. I don't know. I played with. Yeah, it's realism. Like, you don't get little markers over your head when you're in combat in real life. I get that. But, like, I think what really made me mad was the guy that I was playing Tarkov with, we were looting a house, and I'm like, hey, I'm downstairs looting. And he's like, okay, I got you. And I'm like, okay. And then I told him, like, hey, I'm going into the living room to loot this, so if you come downstairs, I'll be in the living room looting. Oh, we got to empty our inventory. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, I got you. And then proceeds to come downstairs because he hears someone downstairs and shoots me in the face with a shotgun. I'm like, bro, what, why? Right? Yeah. That's probably the only way I could end up playing Tarkov at this point. I have thought about going to Arc Raiders, though. It looks fun. So maybe once I get paid at work, maybe we pick up Arc Raiders and see if we like that at all. Devin and I were playing ESO last night around like 10, 11 o'clock. And we added the new difficulty modifier. I have 2 complaints about the damage modifier, like two main complaints that I have about the new difficulty modifier. And number 1 is it only affects you XP wise if you're just taking out enemies. It doesn't affect you doing quests or any of that jazz. And then number 2, if you have 2 people, like I went healer just because I was like, that's probably the best bet to go with it. And I don't know, it just, there we go. It really didn't seem to be that much more challenging. There was one point where Devin died, but that's because he got surrounded by like 2 or 3 people and couldn't block all of their high-end damage. But the difficulty modifier didn't seem to really doing much. Now, granted, when we first started trying it, we were only doing the first tier up, but after that, we bumped it to the higher tier right before we got off, and even then, it still just didn't. Oh. This is definitely going to be a game that requires you to have a full team and work on leveling bases together. Has no idea what. Never played, not even watched it. So, beforehand, ESO is Elder Scrolls Online. So it's Skyrim MMORPG, essentially. And it's one of the games where I was thinking about trying to go to once Ascension fully shuts down. But after doing the difficulty multiplier deal yesterday, I was just like, there's no real reason to do that, because even with the difficulty multiplier, I mean, if I was soloing, yeah, it might be a little bit of a tricky situation, but I don't know if that was an upgrade. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. The difficulty increase, supposedly, that they added to it, for people that are like, we want a hardcore mode. Their version of trying to add it for a hardcore mode just really didn't add a hardcore mode to it, sadly. Alright, let's see if we can take on Big in here. Jeez. Oh my god, dude, absolutely hurts. Super sucked. So, is this a demo or full? This is actually just a demo. It's one of the reasons I just wanted to test it out right now, just to kind of see like what's up, and then go from there. But I mean, if people are going to be bored watching it, I didn't find anybody that was streaming it or really doing much since last year. Because I guess this game's been out for a hot minute in alpha. Yeah, no, it's only got 2, basically. But, I think the biggest issue Really? Oh, I totally missed that. Wow, I'm sucking it up. But yes, it is in technically a early access beta. Is that a lootable or yeah, it's a lootable. But there's not a whole lot we can do. I just wanted to give it a fair shake and try one of the other classes, because while I was playing with Devin, we only tried the excuse me. Let's go ahead and extract. I think that's gonna go away before we can get to it. It also sounds like we have another big guy around here somewhere. I don't want to fight one of them.
Quit standing around and ring the chime.
No, can't pick that up. But yeah, it's just I didn't see anybody doing anything on it. It was suggested to us as something to try. So I played the archer because I like ranged combat primarily. But it's you can definitely tell that it is beta. It is very, very basic, still working on it. But, like I said, everything that I could find on it is from a year ago.
Even you
so I don't know what the state of the game was a year ago. And that is why I hate rogues. Well, there went all of our stuff. That's why I suck at these games, man. New content. Please view or go talk to
No,
to...
only go. I will.
Oh, she just has new quests. Got it. Okay, so we have a new skill. Swap it for that one is fine for now. Well, you always have to be wary in exits. People camp them. Yeah. I should have just ran as soon as I saw that guy instead of trying to exit, but it is what it is. Upgrade the goddess statue to level 2. What does it take to upgrade the goddess statue to level 2? I don't have enough. I don't know. I don't have whatever that is. But I've got enough money for it. It's fine. Whatever. Too bad the game has awful scouting system, no cover system, no verticality, no smoke grenades. As far as verticality goes, I mean, you can get higher and lower than people if you're in certain areas, but outside of that,
I hear. There. Do not.
whatever. So like, we do have the ability to be like on a tower and shoot down if you're an archer or the mage. Maybe even the seer has some range to him. But overall, no, it doesn't, which is kind of a depressing thing. Cover system, like, you can crouch, but if you're within a certain range, you get a little red dot above your head if it's another player. So cover would be pointless. As far as smoke grenades, I don't know about smoke grenades. What? I could have sworn we had some form of grenade. What do we got here? A lure jar. Okay, that just lures people. So, definitely not what we want. Definitely need that if we're going up against rogues. So. Okay. I didn't know you could do that in Ark. So, I don't know. Well, since we just lost all of our stuff, maybe we, let's try this. Can I go switch class? This is the only class I have not tried at this point. I've tried the Withered Knight, I've tried a Shadow Strix, I've tried the Black Arrow, I've tried a Sorcerer. Well, I haven't tried the Sorcerer in terms of, like, doing a drop with it, but I haven't tried the Seer at all, so... No, it wants me to abandon all my gear, so... I'll just get rid of my Shadow Strix later. Alright, we'll do one more, and then, we may go over and work on our, deal. Nice. Nice. No, you're good. I got you. Your inventory contains items that cannot be brought to the match. Please make adjustments. Okay, I don't know what that was, but got it. Dang. Average transaction price is 1,000. It's valued at $898 for this. Alright. But yeah, I mean, we could do like two more of these, and then if you guys want, we can go over to Ascension and keep working on our Witch Doctor. Especially, we got to make all those changes that you suggested, Tiber. Yes, I did. Absolutely. That's what I was thinking though, is that we could do 1 or 2 more of these drops depending on how long they take, and then if you guys want, we can just go over to Ascension and work on that today. I was hoping there was going to be more to this and make it a little bit more, you know, exciting, but it's not turning out the way I had hoped. Ooh, match found. But yes, I did get your Discord message, Tiber, and I am more than happy to follow it because I'm like I keep trying to tell people, an absolute noob at it. So, well, what I like about ShadowHunter talents is that there are clear outliers for PvP talents like speed, CC, stealth, etc. Honestly, pretty well thought out for to choose a playstyle or mix and match. Nice. And look, we get to start in the exact same spot we were just in. Oh. Oh. The other thing I wish there was a lock-on system so that I don't accidentally do that. Let's try our new skill. Staff for the sorcerer. Oh. Dark and Darker has a lock-on system. I don't know. I don't think any game of this style has mechanics like that. Probably on purpose to make movement and precision matter more in combat. Probably. Another sword and board. I can definitely hear a big guy wandering around up here somewhere. And I can hear other people. It's an archer. Or at least one's an archer. I can't tell how many people are over there. At least one. With as much noise as he's making, I can't tell. I don't know. Aw, the dog got him. Come here, doggo. Downside is since Doggo got him, I think he's able to come back.
The Mistlord rarely shows itself. Miss this chance, and you'll regret it.
Yeah, I don't want to go after the Mistlord in a melee position. If I was my archer... My only real concern is that if the dog got the kill, I think he can come back. I think I hear somebody else, or it's a boss. There's definitely somebody on the other side of this gate. Let's see. There's an extraction point there. We need to fight that berserker, but I don't know if I want to attempt it while I'm in... Oh, we got to fight you in order to loot that.
Ring the chimes. Don't keep our woodlands in waiting. Ow! Huh? Woo! That was close.
gotta get up there somehow. I think we go through this gate and then we can get up there with a ladder. That's for the rogue anyway. Don't care. There we go. Alright, let's get the heck out of Dodge, man.
Follow the butterflies all the way. Even you should be able to manage that.
Ooh, it put it a good distance away. Well, apparently we got the kill because I haven't heard that archer come back yet. And we're out. Da da da. Let's see here. Yeah, we didn't get the kill. That sucks. Otherwise, it would say on there that we got a player kill. The dog got the kill on that guy. Alright, let's go buy some more health pots because we are completely out. There. What happens when the timer runs out on the map here? The mist or whatever they call it shows up and we die. We'll leave. Or no, we don't even need to leave one of those because if it's a basic piece of gear, the helmet will leave because we don't get to start with that. Let's see here. But yeah, so if you let the timer run out, you'll die from the mist because it just whoop. What's up, cat? Like I don't need to keep all of this stuff. Like if it's not green gear like this, I don't really care to keep it. The helmet I will, just because if we die, we get that. Okay, let's go sell all this. No, not at all. I've been communicating the whole time there, cat. But thank you for making sure I wasn't just ignoring people. Alright, let's sell all of you. It's like worst case scenario is we can come over here and just buy whatever it is that we need out of here. If we end up dying and needing to do another... Actually, we can get a better chest from him real quick. Shop. That one's going to be better. 5 and 8. 6 and 16. 12. 27. 5 and 30. 6 and 35. What's up, Positive? Alright, let's go do one more. Oh, we gotta do our beverage. I thought I already did that. Okay. We'll do one more and then we're gonna go work on our ShadowHunter. I see some potential for this game, but as you pointed out, Tiber, there's also other games that are going to be extraction looters that I think would be better if that's what you're trying to go for, but Positive, yes and no. I think the Archer's better, but the Archer's, I think, better when you have someone that can be your front liner taking damage, so that you can be in the back kind of just pelting things with arrows and getting your AoEs off and stuff like that. Single target or like solo play, I think Mercenary is probably better, just in that aspect. Yeah. I mean, it's a game. I appreciate letting me know about it so that, you know, when it does go live, if it's much better, we can come back and check it out then. It's kind of like Soul Frame. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I put it up on the channel for a little bit. Soul Frame has gone through a lot of changes lately, and I kind of like the direction it's going, but what they need to do is let you kind of reset and play through the beginning of it again, since they've made all those changes. I just don't want to delete my file and have to make a whole new file because I've already spent money on it. So, and I bought the Founders Pack, and I don't want to buy the Founders Pack again, so. There we go. See if we can get some better weapons out of this run, hopefully. I was messing around with a druid on PoE 2 as well yesterday. I was up till like 1 or 2 o'clock this morning, y'all. Like, I just could not sleep. It's odd that it's putting me in the same... Oh, I thought he was going to come forward. It's putting me in the same starting spot. I haven't looked at Guild Wars 3 yet. I can tell you I tried playing Guild Wars 2, and that is so not my bubble. I'm sure it's a great game, but I'm so used to a particular way of MMOs working, and that one just, I don't know. It's hard to put my finger on it. We don't need another engraved ring. Yeah, I remembered you was there, Ugly. Oh, that was not what I wanted to use. I wanted to do this. There's at least a helmet. Not that we needed it. Boom. Here, what sound? I'm not sure. We know that the archer was up this way just a minute ago. I doubt he's back over here. Like audio was electrically charged. No. I didn't hear anything, but I'm not sure. Like I sound, or like my attack sounds like it's been charged. I just want to make sure if it's an audio thing with the game, there's not much I'll be able to do with it. But if it's an audio thing with my voice, I can at least look into it. Not often, but what happens like 3 times in I mean, the only sound I'm hearing is my sword rank, like getting that right there, where it makes a noise because I'm able to use my ability. Somebody has been through here. That door's open. Big guy over there again. Do we want to fight big roly-poly? Block, jeez. I hit the block button and my guy just stands there like, No, it's like, how to put it. Imagine you're next to your speaker and you're going and it starts cracking. Oh, okay.
The barrier has been lifted. Go face the Mistfall.
I heard a player. So we need to end this fight ASAP. Oh. I thought I was being clever by trying to stay behind him. Oh, they died. Something killed them. Hi, buddy. Wrong button again. And all you did was trap yourself in there with the guy that killed you. Come back here. Nice try.
Ring the chime. Don't keep our woodling friend waiting.
Ah! Uh-oh. Almost got stuck. Oh, missed on that one. How did he? Out of my way. I want to say they went this way. I don't know if there's another way into that room where the boss is at. Because they're like right there, or were. Almost had him with my hammer. Yeah, they're still right there. Completely out of potions, though. Bro, y'all saw that, right? It says I hit him. Alright, well, I'm out of healy pots. As much as I'm having fun, chase that person down. I do not want to fight a boss, since I am completely out of heals. That person had one technique, besides running around. Oh, this is not what I wanted to do. Because I'm afraid that if I go in here, I won't be able to get out of there until I finish fighting that guy. Trying to see if there's another way around. But I don't want to piss him off since I have next to no health. Oh, there they go. I didn't get the kill, but I stole their thing. Can I spectate that person? Alright, return to camp. Almost had him. Almost had him. Ah. Got to level 5, though. This guy's just a tad slow for me. If we were going to do combat like that, I'd want to go rogue or archer. It'd make it a lot harder for them to get away from me. Alright, let's go get our blessing and do that. Rogue class would completely destroy that class, though. My thing is like, I'd have to mess with the rogue, because he, like, I don't know. It gets very weird. I tried playing it, but I just was not good at it. Gain 1 stack of sword tip on skill hit while in blade edge or strong edge state. The skill deals increased damage. Okay. Because I feel like rogue is more, especially if you're doing solo, rogue is not to go try and complete quests or any of that kind of stuff. Rogue is your, like, go in and just try and take out other players. That's what I feel like the rogue is designed to do. Okay, so nothing really there. Yeah, so I mean, it's a fun game. Like, it is what it really is. I enjoy it, but I mean, I also see where it needs to add more stuff. So I don't know. The way I equate this game out to currently is more on the order of Night Rain with PvP aspects, if that makes sense. Sort of. Instead of having 3 nights, you have, I think it's like 10 minutes to loot as much as you can and get out, whether that's taking out other players or just looting what you can in the world and then dipping out. But overall, it's just, it's one of those games where they need more. It really does need a lot more for me to be able to be like, hey, this is going to be a really good game. It's something that would be fun for me to just mess around on every once in a while, but I don't see it being like I want to devote a lot of time to it kind of thing. I'd put it in the same category right now for me as Call of Duty, right? Like, if I have friends that want to play it and they're like, hey, come play with me, absolutely, I would come play the game with them and have a good time. But you don't play hero shooters either, right? Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, Apex Legends. Overwatch I played with my brother-in-law. Marvel Rivals I attempted to play because Devin said that it was pretty cool, but then I got irritated with it. And then lately I've seen a lot of stuff of people hacking. I don't know how prevalent that is, so I'll stay away from it for now. Apex Legends I played the absolute crap out of when it first dropped. It was really good. My game, like, when I play stuff like that, do I have it on here? Smite is one that I like to play. And Paladins. Do I have that still? Yeah, Paladins. I just don't have it downloaded. I used to play a ton of Paladins. I have this on PlayStation, I believe, and it's a lot more than 30 hours. So, or I've done something and it's messed up my playtime, because I know I have way more than 33 hours in Paladin. So yeah, I don't know. I had hoped this game was gonna be something, man. Like, this actually turned out to be a lot more fun than I anticipated with this game. And then for it to crash and burn as hard as it did, and then find out that basically the guy who was developing it was just stealing money from everybody. Kind of a terrible thing. I thought this could have been a good game, if not a great game. All right, do you guys want us to jump over to Ascension for the last hour? Or do you guys want to see some PoE 2 or Last Epoch? I'll leave it up to you guys. What do you guys want to see for the last hour of stream? I have a bitter take on Smite. I was a Smite 1 early backer, had a pass for every hero and cosmetic, had to quit due to school, came back, found my account was hacked, password not the same, and nothing. Oof. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I've been playing a little bit of Smite too. But yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. That's one of the reasons I stopped playing Pokemon Go. Like, I did password recovery, said my account was not active anymore, not recoverable. Usually when I see something like that where the developer's program is basically going, hey, we can't recover this, that tells me that the person did something on purpose after taking whatever they could from your account, and purposely did something against the user agreement so that it would get deleted, and basically anytime they would go in and say, hey, we need to redo this account, it would pop up going, oh, this person did A, B, and C, we can't do that. So yeah, no, man, I'm sorry that happened to you. That's rough. I've had that on a couple games happen to me. Worst one I had was my credit card got stolen when I was with Chime for a while, and thankfully, I mean, they made it right. But Sony's the PSN network for where they hold all the stuff. This is why I don't save credit card information anymore to make checkouts easier. But their PSN got hacked, and somebody spent $400 and something in video games at like 2 or 3 in the morning. And so I contact my bank, and my bank was like, bro, play some Ascension? I got you, Timer. We can go do that. We're going to go to return to camp, and then we'll exit the game. But yeah, I mean, it was so they steal all that. I contact my bank. My bank goes, "Hey, we need you to send us a letter, basically, or not a letter." They were like, "We need you to get Sony to say yes, they'll do the they'll refund it or whatever." So I contact Sony, and Sony at first was like, sorry, man, you know, it was your card, it's your account. They were all automatically, you know, paid for and they're still on your account. And I was like, okay, but I can't log into the PSN. It says my password's incorrect. It says my email address is incorrect. I never authorized the change. I got an email at 3 o'clock in the morning while I'm asleep. So, you know, this is obviously messed up. Like, you need to help fix this, you know? And it took probably 3-4 hours of going back and forth with their person. Let's change this to, I'll just leave it. I don't know. Nah, we'll change it. We'll change it. There's only one person watching right now. Change. Is it this one? Nope. Sure, we'll just do that. We already did that one, but it's fine. I don't want to make another one. I did not realize, though. I thought I had changed it over. I had not. There we go. I had apparently not changed the game title over on YouTube, so it was still listed as Ascension. So that's probably why we had people pop in and go, "This isn't Ascension," and then pop right back out. I don't know why I grabbed my controller like I'm able to play this game with it though. But in a Premier Early Alpha, backer accounts were rare in Smite. Like, it had access to all future content hero skins, and it cost me a pretty penny, especially where I am from back in the day, and in high school too. Yeah, no, I feel you, man. That's a bummer. The most I've spent on that was let me get Discord pulled up real quick. I spent like what was it, like $99 for the hero pack or whatever it was, and that was it. Like, I didn't really go out of my way to do it. All right, I'm pulling up your builder that you did. Now, bear in mind, I'm not going to have access to all of the skill points that are in here because this is going to be up to, I guess, level 35, though now we apparently can go to level 50. Let's take out points there. We'll go there. And we'll do that one first. And then it's just going to be leveling from there because we're only level, what, 15? And we can now go to level 50, apparently. All right. We hit 15 yesterday, right? Yeah. I need. Is it under Voodoo? Mimic Ward. The 1 minute cooldown. Mimic wards can activate alongside other wards. Okay. Like, the value of the account would have probably been hundreds of dollars, and by the time Smite 1 life cycle, possibly thousands. I have a feeling an admin just yoinked the account to a friend or something. I hope that's not the case, but it is feasible that that could have happened. All right. We have. Yeah, we were up here doing blood feather, and then we need to do the prowlers, and then we still need hyenas and a giraffe. The fact that we're level 15 and have 3 gold already just because we've not been leveling professions is crazy to me. What I like about ShadowHunter is that compared to Ranger, you can cast an attack while moving. Absolutely. I mean well, to the basic well, I could have sworn there was skills that the Ranger got that they didn't have to stand still for. Oh, it just automatically pops 2. Okay. There's no way I'm going to out DPS the dudes in this group because they are 35, 34, 44. Our tank is level 44. That is crazy that they just do this. It's like the communication, man. They might as well just put it on the live server and be done with it. Like, let's be real. He's going to keep moving, and I want the bobblehead. It's the only real quest to try and finish here. Yeah. Let's see. 35, 34, level 40, level 23. Whaling coverage has a ton of best in slot loops for you, especially the bow. Sounds good. I got put to sleep. Level 16. Let's see. Allows 40% of your mana regeneration, and then mana cost of wards, idols, and effigies. Yeah, might as well go that way. You want int, agility, spell power, nature damage, crit, this voodoo mofo. Go left side first. Oh, I got put to sleep again. Let me get out of combat and I'll change it. No, I got you. I just figured the next 2 points, if I fill up that side of the tree, I don't have to worry about it for a while, but... I'm not sure how I did it, Tank, but I took aggro from you. Right side score is mostly for the caster and healer archetypes. Got it. That's what it looked like when I was doing it originally. Strength stamina does not help me. Running. They really need to come back, though, because he's going to fight a whole bunch of stuff. Because now he has to walk or run all the way back. No. Does the audio sound better now? It may have just been that game. Why is he... I'm so confused. Okay, so then it's something to do with that game. If it's not happening here. It's an interaction probably with the skills, or... I don't know. There's definitely going to be something that's in that other game that's causing it to do that crackly noise. I'll have to go back and listen to it while I'm at work and see if I can pinpoint what you're talking about, and then figure out if there's something I can do to fix it. Don't think the game sounds are on. Can't hear anything. No, I had it all turned way down for the other game because that other game was like ridiculous loud for some reason. But there you go, I fixed it. Hopefully, we'll turn it up a little bit more. I want to save all the big skills for when the boss comes out. Yeah, I'm going to wait till the boss comes out for the Mimic Totem, since I don't have them doing any AoE capabilities yet. Is it still too low? Positive? There we go. Okay. Yeah, as long as it's good, I'm okay with it. Stupid bags give me absolutely nothing, I swear. I'd love to find another game that was like Ascension that we could play, man. Like, I know this is probably going to be up for, you know, at minimum, probably 6 months. But still. Unfortunately, nobody ever goes to do a full clear. Like, they do enough to get the bag and then leave. Sometimes they'll go out of their way to clear some of the mini bosses, but no, they do whatever is required to get the bag and get out so they can get that XP. Question is should I equip this and then hope to get another fist weapon? It's not like we're doing melee damage. Nada. Need one more hyena. Okay, there's all the hyenas that we needed. Now we just need to find a giraffe at some point and get the skin, the leather from it. Now we got to go finish these guys over here, the prowlers, and then we got to make it all the way to the back there in order to get the last harpy quest done. Look, we're back. I forgot, we are level 16 and we need the book. Hex Break, Spirit in a Bottle, Brew Cocktail, Reclamation, and Shadow Flare, rank 1. Rain down shadow magic at a location, dealing 80 damage to all enemies. Killing an enemy with this spell grants you a spirit. We finally have an AoE. Nice. I'm going to move the heal. For now. What is this? Hex break? How about we do it this way? Boom. There we go. Pretty sure with both wards and every CD used, you will one-shot any squishy player that is not a tank. Potentially. Shadow Flare gets some bonuses later on from your talents. Nice. I'm going to make a macro for it so I don't have to keep doing craziness, but... let me see if I can put myself... Are you the tank? I don't think you're the tank. The tank's up there, so... I'm gonna go follow / macro. I don't really need that one. There we go. Let's go new. I got put to sleep, so that's fine. Shadow Flare. That's the name of the skill, correct? Yes. There. And now I can do this. One of our DPSers is level 41. And of course I get put to sleep. Because why wouldn't I be? Hex of Malice, your dot spell, correct? Yes. Yes, it is our dot spell. Okay, then we want to go. Okay, at 30, whenever you get a proc, it becomes another instant glade for you to shoot out. Okay, nice. Gotcha. Okay, there's all the prowlers. That was a fast run. Wish all Wailing Caverns runs were that short. Maybe the dungeon wouldn't feel so boring. It depends on your tank and healer, honestly. If you get a good tank healer combo, you could probably clear the whole dungeon in about 10 minutes. Especially now that we can get people that are, upwards of 50 or level 50. Let's make that faster real quick. I remember when you had to do the whole dungeon. Like, there was no shortcutting it. Like it was, you get that one, you're doing the whole run. Now, granted, sometimes you would get in there and the tank would be like, "Hey, we're taking shortcut," and you would literally just run to the last boss. But I mean, I remember when there weren't like people didn't know to do shortcuts. It was just you got into a dungeon and you had to do a lot of it. That's why back in the day, people would blip out of Nomergan. If you got Nomergan as a uh, what you call it, if you got it as the rando, people would leave. They would take the 30 minutes to do quests. Really? But yeah, people would not do that dungeon at all. It was just way too long. And then they started adding it to where you could just not have to do all of it, and people were like, "Oh, this is amazing and great and fantastic. Yay!" And now people don't care to do Noma again because sometimes you get it to where the boss is 5 feet in front of you, and sometimes you have to go down an elevator and go, an extra 30 feet and get to the boss. Like, you're not happening to clear the whole dungeon to get to certain bosses anymore. And there's a part of me that's like, that is awesome. But then there's a part of me that's like, that was the whole point of doing these dungeons, man. The fact that I've got 12 minutes left before I gotta go to work today. I really look forward to the day that this is my job, guys. Like, let's be real. No. I'll pick that up if we decide to go to Stone Talon at some point. Yes and no. I like the fact that you don't have to do all of it, but at the same time, I feel like they could make some of the stuff a little bit longer. Because, like, for example, the dungeon. Hold on, my brain's gonna not know it off the top of my head. Dead Mines. Dead Mines is one of the few dungeons where you still have to do all of it. Ragefire Chasm is another example of a dungeon that you go and do all of. So let's go do Disrupt the Attacks quests. Prime example right here. Are there more quests added to it? I think they added more quests. Well, you've got the one for the shamans, you've got the backpack, you've got the big guy in the back, and then you've got the demon guy. Are all the quests typically that you can get while in here. Our tank is about to bite the dust. Wow, that thing does like 0 damage though. I think it's a good way to get spirits up, but yeah, it's just a way to get spirits, honestly. The Shadow Flare is doing like 0 damage to stuff. I don't think this tank cares to do the satchel quest. Not many people do. And most people forget that it is in fact a quest. And I'll bet we don't go all the way in the back and do the demon quest there either. See? Told you. They're not going to do the other quests. Bummer.
Blood and thunder.
We wouldn't actually be gaining anything. I mean, we'd gain the spell power and hit rating, and one stamina, but we'd be losing 1 int, and we'd be losing 1 armor. I hate when it's like, oh no, if you switch this, it's awesome and great. It's okay. We've got enough money. Let's just go ahead and train for that. Reduces the cooldown of Mirage, doubles the duration of Mirage. I don't know which way you clicked on that one. Reduces cooldown. Alright, we got 4 minutes, sadly. Not enough time in the day, y'all. Not enough time in the day. Let's go see if I can get one giraffe real quick to drop their leather. Problem is the giraffes don't show up like everything else when you're hunting it, because this is a bonus quest to it. No, next month they will be. This month I'm off Sunday, Monday. Next month I'll be off Tuesday, Wednesday. Then the following month I'll be off, what is it? Friday, Saturday, the month after that. Sadly, the way, like, I like the job because of the way our hours work, but then at the same time, it makes it frustrating. But no, like, this month, I close on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So I work basically from 12:30 to 9. And then next month I'll be off on Tuesdays. Then the month after that I open on Tuesdays, so I won't be able to stream on Tuesdays. Not next month, the month after that I won't be able to stream on Tuesdays. All right, we ain't got time for that. So like next month, since I'll be off, I'll be able to stream pretty much up until about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And then I'm gonna go bowling. And then the month after that, I won't be able to stream on Tuesdays, simply because I'll work in the morning until about 5, and then I immediately go bowling. So it's my schedule's weird. There's many reasons why I'm really hoping that I can get a job working at Purple. Because number one, I would also be able to join their affiliates program and potentially make money through Purple that way as well. But then, like, it would be a remote job here at the house, so I would have more time to like work on videos instead of just streaming all the time, and so I'd be able to get that kind of content going too. So, but anywho, sadly, I gotta go get ready for work, so I gotta do, showers and dresses and shaving and all that fun stuff that, adults have to do, sadly. But I will be back tomorrow. We will be on tomorrow. We'll just stick to Ascension until I can figure out another game that you guys might enjoy actually watching. I'm also going to go look up some other private servers and see if I can find anything that's similar to this. If you guys have a private server that may work for what we're doing right now with Ascension, let me know either in the comment section or send me a private message over on Discord. The Discord name, if you're not already friended me on Discord, is the exact same as the channel name, Hello Heroes Guild. But let me know if there's a private server that may be similar to this in some aspects, and we'll go check it out. Otherwise, I'm always looking for a game that we can play that will still be similar to this, in just enough ways that it's still a great game for us to stream and make videos on. But I will catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there. Have fun. Thank you again, Tiber and Positive, for chiming in today. I appreciate that as always. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. But I will catch you guys tomorrow. Stay legendary, heroes. Peace out.